everyone. I'm Pia Orlean, and I do a quarterly Pleiadian-Earth Energy Report to let you know what the energies are bringing to us for our evolution each quarter of our Gregorian year. That means that I should be, and we're on time for doing the next quarterly report beginning in April for April, May, and June. But because this is such a revelatory time with so many energies changing and transforming us all at once right now, I'm going to start today with giving the report a little bit early so you can have access to what we're going through and understand it from an energetic perspective. So with that being said, I'm going to dive right in and tell you where we are and what we're doing. This spring brings unprecedented changes for humanity. The recipe for finding our way through these massive changes includes listening to our hearts and intuition, recognizing what is real and what is not, guarding against emotional reactivity, harmonizing multiple viewpoints, keeping calm, that's a big one, remembering to be grateful for all we have, and cooperating for the highest good of all. Now, these are general principles to live by every day of our lives, but these principles I've listed here are even more important right now because we're going through such a time of huge transformation. In March, we've experienced Venus making phase changes 6 times, a full lunar eclipse, a spring equinox, that's today, and the Venus star point changing from Gemini evening star to the Aries morning star in the sky on March 22nd. In just a few days, we'll experience a solar eclipse that happens on the 29th, and the ending of a 12,000-year-old cycle of the descending Hindu Yuga cycle that's estimated to happen somewhere between tomorrow, March 21st, and March 29th, marking our movement out of a time of darkness and into a time of purification and preparation for entering a time of much more light and higher consciousness, higher awareness, and an easier flow in being human. Big changes are happening. Below, I will describe the energetic periods we will be experiencing in April, May, and June, and how we can use them to navigate our lives as larger and older cosmic forces come into play. From now until March the 29th, we are in a period of feeling energy. At the time of this writing, we're still in this 13-day period where we are most feeling the impact of the gigantic energetic changes on our planet. This is the most emotional period of the 13-day period of Pleiadian-Earth energy system. So we must continue to guard ourselves against emotional reactivity during this period. The end of the darkest Yuga cycle, Kali Yuga, is predicted to occur between March 21st and March 29th, as I've already mentioned. We have a Venus phase change on the phase of birth on March 29th and a simultaneous solar eclipse, pretty auspicious. Newness is all around us as we move into a purification period and prepare for more light to arrive. The changes will be auspicious and can possibly have enormous ramifications in our lives. From March 30th to April 11th, we will move into the energetic period of breathing energy. The last of 6 March Venus phase changes occurs on March 31st, when Venus moves into the phase of emergence. This indicates that we are emerging from the previous chaotic period. Phew, that's a good thing. Our inner lives may certainly be filled with grace and flow, but the outer world may still be unstable, where barriers may be destroyed and obstacles may be dissolved. We will need to practice harmonizing multiple viewpoints and remember to keep calm and carry on, breathing in and breathing out as a new world is coming into form. April the 12th through April the 24th, we move into the period of seeing energy. We begin this 13-day period with a Venus phase change into the energy of fullness. There's a strong need during this period to reach to see the big picture and to live through the principles of ahimsa, which means do no harm. Our thoughts and our actions will ripple out to affect others in ways which we may not have previously been aware. We must be careful to avoid rash decisions, rash actions, while paying close attention to new ideas and details that may appear. From April 25th to May 7th, we move into the 13-day period of loving energy, a positive and productive period that can be used for the collective good, putting into practice our awareness that cooperation is better than competition. Aggression and competition can be turned into enthusiasm and cooperation now, and this is a wonderful reprieve from all the intense contrasting energies of conflict we've been receiving and experiencing in the previous months. For the rest of this summer, we move into a pattern of beginning again, healing what needs to be healed, remembering who we really are, bringing our light into the world, and exploring a completely new paradigm. As I said in the beginning of this report, this is a time of big, big transformational changes. From May 8th to May 20th, we are in the period of being energy, a 13-day period that brings enhanced creativity, encouraging us to find new ways of connection that correct old patterns of insecurity, separation, and suffering. Yes, everything may be and feel different now. Look for ways that we are alike, rather than focusing upon the differences that have previously separated us, causing pain and unnecessary suffering. Old reactions of criticism or neediness fall away as we embrace this nurturing, creative energy and begin a new way of being. May 21st to June 2nd, we enter into healing energy. We will be supported in healing what no longer works when Venus moves into the phase of surrendering and discovery on June 1st. We will surrender the old and discover the new. This period gives us an opening for true collective healing as we find solutions to previous selfish behaviors. We must determine to fulfill our own responsibilities and not take on the responsibilities of others. That's their job, and they get the choice to be responsible or not. In realizing that we can truly only be responsible for our own growth, we will find the courage to heal all of our imbalances. June 3rd through June 15th, we move into remembering energy. We begin this 13-day period of remembering energy with a Venus phase change into fullness, which will guide our need to be grateful for and claim all the things that make us feel fortunate and full. Remembering energy is the peaceful energy we need after the turbulence we have felt in recent years. We will certainly find that we're more sensitive and capable of more compassion now than ever, and we will want to cooperate more to make life richer and less challenging. June 16th to June 28th, we have the 13-day period of enlightening energy. This is an idealistic 13-day period for collectively moving forward in our evolution if we use our hearts more than we use our minds. We may find that there are more opportunities for social progress and that we are more committed to positive ideals if we release polarized judgment, thinking, and speaking from our hearts, releasing old beliefs from the past. June 29th through July 13th, we are in the period of exploring energy. We end June in this 13-day period that brings forth the desire to harmonize opposite points of view and implement new guidelines for society as we truly step into a new paradigm. It becomes paramount to release any rigid thinking or critical viewpoints as we work to bring more harmony into all aspects of our lives. What we are experiencing this spring and summer is unprecedented for humanity. Sometimes it may seem we cannot make sense out of what is happening, but that is because we're trying to fit our understanding into an old paradigm that is crumbling and will soon no longer exist. Always remember that our planet is based on choice, and it's always up to us how we choose to respond to everything. Think from your heart, and you will find your way forward in the new paradigm and the new world that awaits us. Thank you for your interest and your patience in listening to this report and this sharing of the energies that are implementing themselves and helping us on our evolutionary journey. Thanks for everything. I leave you in love. This is Pia.